Hey guys, so we'll start with 2 cups of refined flour, 2 teaspoons of salt added to it, and then we'll take lukewarm water, add 1 tablespoon of dry yeast and 2 tablespoons of sugar. We'll leave it aside for a few minutes. Now it's all risen up. We'll start kneading the flour. We'll add water very slow so that it doesn't get overloaded with water and it's not very runny. So we'll knead it with soft hands, and once the dough is smooth enough, we'll keep kneading, keep adding water to it as and when required. Okay, some more water. Once the dough is formed, we'll just smoothen it a little bit on the platform with some dry flour. Just make sure there's no lump, there is no edgy surface, and then the flour is kind of smooth now. We'll keep it in a bowl, sprinkle some olive oil to it so that it doesn't get dried up, because we'll have to leave the dough for rising for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. 45 minutes is good enough. Now we'll start with the stuffing. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. We'll add 2 teaspoons of chopped garlic or minced garlic, whichever way you want to do it. We'll fry it a little bit, and then we'll add 100 grams of mushrooms, chopped mushrooms. I have chopped it not very finely, but you can do it fine pieces as well, small pieces. And then we'll fry it, and then we'll add 1 cup of sweet corn to it. The corn was frozen that I used, but you can actually use use boiled corn as well, as per your choice. We'll mix it well. We just make sure that the mushrooms are fried. Now we'll transfer it to a bowl. We need to cool it down. Add handful of parsley to it. That adds good flavor into our stuffing. We get back to our flour. It's all risen up, ready to be rolled out. See, it's all risen up. Now we'll add some dry flour to the surface. Start smoothing it again before we roll it out for our calzone. This is good for 2 calzones, so I'll just divide it into pieces. Take 1 part of it and start rolling it with the help of a rolling pin. The size of the calzone is something which absolutely depends on you. You can make smaller ones as well. There is no standard size of a calzone. So sprinkle some olive oil on the rolled dough, and then we'll place it on a baking tray, and now spread some pizza sauce to it. This pizza sauce is ready-made, but we can make it with tomatoes and garlic. Spread our filling and make sure we're doing it in the half part of the bread. Ricotta cheese and then mozzarella cheese. Make sure we are not over flooding it with our filling so that it doesn't ooze out when we bake it. We'll fold it, and then we'll roll it. The edges, we'll just pinch the edges and make sure that they're stuck together and they don't open up when we bake it. Sprinkle some olive oil to it before we place it into our oven. And now is the time to place it into the oven. I've made 2 of them. The time is 15 minutes, set to the temperature of 200 degrees. 15 minutes over, the calzones all baked, perfectly baked and crispy from the top. This is absolutely amazing snack that I'm sure you'll love and relish it with your family. So let's just cut it and see what it looks like from inside. This is beautifully baked, ready to dig in. Thank you.